Hello, welcome to the channel. We are live. We are at Schiller Beach. And just wanted to welcome you guys. Maybe we can watch the sun go down together. And I'd love for you guys to introduce yourselves, say hello, let me know that you guys are here. And we are just going to open up the discussion to whatever you guys would like to talk about. I apologize, I'm kind of losing my voice, but I'll go on for a little bit. I see people joining in already. Good to have you guys here. Too nice not to come outside. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about reverse psychology. And I saw this one TikTok live and it was kind of mind blowing. This one guy, all he did was tell people not to give him money. It was definitely reverse psychology and also manipulation, triangulation. And it was fascinating how many people fell for this. So what he would do is he would say, you know, I have all this money, I don't need your donations. And then people would put like face masks. I don't know how TikTok works quite yet, but I don't know if you have to pay money to do that. So he's telling these people to take it off his face. And he kept saying how much he didn't need this money. But it was interesting, even when there was no visible donations going on or things like that, he kept saying, stop, don't do it. All the poor people are going to get angry that you're giving me money. And it was the oddest thing. And people kept giving him money. And he wasn't like a fantastic looking person. So it's not like they were donating because they wanted to, because of his looks or anything like that. Just an average Joe. But it was really curious the way that he kept telling people not to do it, and people would do it to kind of do the opposite of what he wanted. It was like a power struggle, like don't tell me what not to do, and so people would do it. And also comparing himself to poor people. So sometimes it seems like, is he being compassionate? Is he caring about these poor people? He was using those poor people. It was just really interesting how the reverse psychology worked. And I see you guys joining in, and Jenny is here, and I'll be able to see you guys a little bit better. I can see when you guys type. And thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. It's a nice, beautiful day here. Unfortunately, I haven't felt the best for about a week. And thank you for the love likes. And so I'm really struggling this week. So luckily I don't have to go back to first year teacher training this year. I get one more week off from school. So like I said, feel free to open the conversation up. Yay, Johnny. And who is here? Oh, Heather is here. Hi, Heather. Good to have you back. We are here at Schiller Beach, named from my friends' kids who came over here. I don't know if you guys have seen my mermaid picture. That was a lot of fun. Still under the weather, and I had to swim out to get these kids on the boat. So that was exhausting for me when you don't feel the best. But also, a sucker is born every minute. That's true. And it was just a manipulation technique. And to me, it was extremely obvious. And the fact that he kept going on about it, even when people weren't donating, it was like a lapse in time because he expected. I guess it must have worked for him in the past. And, I've been doing TikTok for a while. People don't donate like that to me. But they do. I do have some great people who have donated. So I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just saying how he's telling them to stop and pretending to be angry. There's no way he's angry that these people are giving him money. He might not need the money, but I mean, it's always nice. So reverse psychology is definitely interesting on how it works. Well, there was another one too. What was it? This one lady had, she was a beautician, and she was saying how, I hate to say this, but this is what I did when I was up and coming. I didn't really have clients booked. So what I would do is create this false hype by posting something on Facebook that, I have an appointment at 1:00 available. Feel free to, sign up for it. And like 3 minutes later, she'd take it down and be like, oh, it's taken, even though it wasn't. And she said, it worked because now people, when they wanted an appointment, would book it out thinking that she's super busy. So there is that fear of missing out. Have you guys ever dealt with FOMO? I dealt with FOMO one time when I was on a diet. and somebody offered me a brownie and I was strong and I said, no, thank you. And then they tried to take it away. And all of a sudden I had to have that brownie. I don't know. Some people are just happy to give, no question asked, and that is so nice. Exactly, and just like the infomercials, you're right. Infomercials are interesting. They know the psychology of it. Sometimes they try to stroke your ego, like you could be, I don't know, as affluent as the rich people using this. Industrial psychology, which is the psychology that they use in businesses, how they have store end caps, what items go on that, even the height level, lower levels are for children, middle level is impulse. It's easier to just grab like Kraft macaroni and cheese if it's in the middle, but the no brand might be up top. They make it available to you, but they don't necessarily want you to buy that first. Hi, Tammy. Good to have everybody. Give to poor people, not the ones driving Mercedes. I agree. I agree. There's so many times that the wrong people are the ones that are getting helped. And also like jumping on the bandwagon. I think people, once they started seeing people giving this guy money, it's almost like, yeah, I want to mess with him too. I want to upset him too. Or even, sometimes you see maybe a friend's donating to something and you're going to give to the same charity, which is fine. But is it the charity that touches your heart the most? And, there are sometimes it's just something that's easier, available. And you guys are great with comments. Give to poor people. Um, and also the people that are going to use it the right way. And there's so many scams out there. It's really sad. But like that lady, though, how she was saying that, I created this false sense of, this urgency. And it relates to when we think about relationships. I think a lot of people end up with the wrong person from that FOMO, fear of missing out, or that sense of urgency. And a narcissist will like to create that sense of urgency. So she mentally knew what she was doing. She even said, was it necessarily ethical? Probably not, but it didn't hurt anybody. But, it kind of could possibly hurt her now because she's not going to be seen as trustworthy. So sometimes, there's a price. And I don't think she realizes, because people are like, oh my gosh, did you just say that? Why would you tell people that? And got to give her credit for being honest. And she is saying what she did. So sometimes, did it necessarily hurt people? It hurts the integrity. And, integrity is the foundation of a relationship, whether it's professional or whatever. But how are you guys doing on this beautiful day? Some content. Oh gosh, what are you guys saying? You guys get filtered out. Sometimes, I can handle what you guys say. I wish I knew what it was. I ain't afraid. You can say what you want, but you will be filtered. That's not my doing. So I'm a little bit on a different angle today. I'm not right in front of the fire pit. Maybe I'll angle that later. See how long the live chat goes. Depends on how long my voice holds out. I can't believe filtering out. But yeah, feel free to donate. I am hoping for a new computer. You should see my computer should be this thin, as like that thin. The whole keyboard is busted up. I'll have to take a picture for you guys. But yeah. And the other thing that I was thinking about, feel free to ask anything, guys. I'm just going to talk till you do. But and I'm from America, I live in Michigan, and I see a decline in our mental health. And also, the generational things. But one thing that I'm noticing is mental illness in America is pretty high. Also, unaliving is pretty high. And we are pretty privileged on the things that we have, if there's anything I want, it's within reach of getting, not always financially, but we do pretty good as Americans for our salary. Uh, it's not always the easiest, but for running water and flushing toilets and all these luxuries that some countries don't have, why are we so depressed or anxious or unsettled or unhappy? Also, the divorce rates are really high. Why is that? And, you know, I see a problem with the take care of me first. This is not going to be a popular opinion, though. The schools issue Chromebooks. I do have a computer from school. It is inside, but I also have blocks on what I can and can't do on the school. So, if you're referring to, I could use a school computer, I can't use it for this kind of stuff, not for social media. Even looking up answers or things like that, just to double check, can be quite difficult on a school computer. They also track everything. Not that I'm doing anything wrong, but it is a school owned computer, not necessarily for my personal use. Um, so, hey, I see you joining in. Well, um, well, I need a phone. Currently I have two phones and a computer, but my computer right here is, I can show you. I can show my phone people. I'll show you TikTok. It's pretty bad. Like, if you guys don't believe me, there you go. Can you see it? You see my phone or my computer? So yeah, it's pretty bad. It's still working, but I don't know how much long it'll work. So I am doing good. So, and I do need new phones as well. The one I'm talking on TikTok is probably the best. The other one takes me literally like 10 to 12 minutes to log in. It's quite frustrating. I'm still a little bit sick, but catching up on things, and it's just such a beautiful day. It's too hot to be inside. You guys are pretty quiet about questions. That's okay. I still like you guys. But yeah, doing good. I got another week. So yeah, the pain of my computer, because that's pretty painful. That's completely busted up. That's my fault. When I was doing all the different videos, I stacked a bunch of books that were, I don't know, about this high, put my computer on top. And so when I'm typing, my hands would put pressure on the outside. So it bowed it. It was just, trying to lift. So when I recorded, you guys could see me at the right height. It's so hot. It is hot. Hot and muggy today, but it's beautiful now. That's why I'm in a bikini top. It's too hot to wear. Yeah, I had on like jeans just below my knees, and I was like, I can't tolerate it. The wind, it's just the perfect amount of wind, and it was really hot today. But like I said, I wasn't feeling too good, so I kind of laid around till about 7:15 and finally got out here. It's good to get outside. They say walking by water for 20 minutes can rejuvenate you, get you energized again. And I don't know who's watching. You guys got to tell me who's watching. Oh, I got to open up the, I don't know why YouTube does it. I got live chat and what are the other choices? Top chat. I don't know why they do that. Fan funding. I'm not going to make you guys pay to talk to me. Yeah, so I got some antibiotics, so at least my throat's not hurting as bad as it was. Hey, Debbie, good to have you here. Just so you guys know, I have Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube open right now. So if you hear me talking different names that you're not seeing popping up on the screen, that's why. But Debbie is the one who is giving me lots and lots of recipes, and I got to figure out which one I want to do. Because I'm probably going to eat it for a week because it's just me. I have to invite some people over. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. I am at least able to function. I slept for 20 to 23 hours a day all week long. And I don't remember. I've even, when I had COVID, I don't even think maybe pretty close. But this was different. It was different. Have you guys ever felt so sick that it felt good to be sick? I don't know if that makes any sense. Where my body was so into, I just need to sleep mode, that it was almost like comforting that I was just going to sleep, and that's all my body was concerned about. Like right now, I feel like I'm going to throw up. Sorry. Debbie says, I learned something about the covert narcissist that last night that was very disturbing for me. I never ever want to talk to or see him again for the rest of my life. Debbie, what did you learn? Uh, so, yeah, don't forget LG and your photo shoot. What photo shoot? Instagram. Oh, and don't forget Instagram. I did notice because I've had no luck on Instagram, and I came across this one TikTok that said something about changing certain criteria. Mine had been locked on um, where I had to pre-authorize or pre-approve any posts or anything. I think I had to pre-approve people. So comparatively, like my what is it? TikTok has almost 5,000, Facebook almost 7,000, 2,500 on YouTube, and 200 or 250 on Instagram. So I did change that. So maybe I'll start doing Instagram again. But yeah, my Instagram photo shoot. You don't, I know Instagram is crazy. Will my next book make it? Ooh, tell me about what your book is, and then I will tell you. I'll tell you how to help that make it. It does not feel good to be sick, no. But it felt good to sleep. The ZQL takes a few days to get over. Um, I'll have to try that if this doesn't work. My Instagram. Thoughts on thoughts on thoughts. Poetry. Oh, thoughts on thoughts on thoughts. Um, do you know where you want to market? Marketing is key. So definitely make sure you market it. Believe in yourself. Don't give up. And you can make a go at it. But if you're just gonna list it on Etsy and see what happens, you have to be proactive and actively let people know about your book. Maybe do book signings. So it depends on how much effort you could even volunteer at like different colleges, like maybe some English classes to read some of your poetry, and you can do it. You can. I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling about it. You just published it on Amazon, so I wouldn't just sit back and let it happen. Hi, Roger. I would be proactive. Don't not the one and done. It's get it in motion. That's the first step. So feel free to plug yourself. Tell me that is it called Thoughts on Thoughts on Thoughts? And that's part of it. Get out there and market it, and send me one, and I'll read. Hi, Roger. Roger, how's your day going? Kelly Lee Jude. Yep, please do. So yeah, everybody. What is the name? Is it Kelly Lee Jude, or it's the top search? Well, good. That is excellent. So that's already. You want to join and say hi to the world? Come here. Okay. My neighbors don't want to join in. Dang it. And Mallory is here. Hi, Mallory. Struggling to talk. It's Thoughts on Thoughts on Thoughts by Kelly Jude. Perfect. Excellent. So, yeah, pop in here every night that I'm on, and you can plug it every day. Like I said, what do I have on TikTok? 5,000 people? And we've been doing pretty good. We're pretty popular lives. Is that North Carolina? I am in Michigan. And the flowers here at my beachfront are amazing. What I have here does not do it justice. For whatever reason, this right here is about the minimum. Way down there are tons of flowers, and like they're large flowers all the way up and down. So this, for whatever reason, you can kind of, let me see. I don't want to fall in. Hold on, guys. Hold on, I'm still here. But check this out. It looks fake. It's so perfect. It is so perfect. And you can see like the veins and stuff. Look how beautiful this flower is. It's like, isn't that pretty? So enjoy it because I just picked it. Your boyfriend is from there. Uh oh. But look at these are all up and down. There's like thousands of these. How you doing, Mallory? Facebook is all broken up. Dang it. Um, Consistently all broken up. I don't know what the deal is. I keep trying to get it says slow connection. I don't know why. I might have to clear stuff up off of dang it. I hate hearing that. Is it still broken up, Mallory? Oh my gosh. So Michigan beat Ohio State. And you are welcome. You can always I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine, and let people know about me too. But Michigan beat Ohio State. Ohio. Voice isn't synced. And I'm even closer to the house today. I I don't know. I'll go see if I can get a new phone. TikTok is the reception. YouTube is the reception okay for you guys? It might just be the phone. I use that. All it sounds like the video is fast forwarding. Ugh, it might be the phone. Oh my gosh. It's the best I can do. I don't know. I'll have to see. Now it's like pausing. I thought yesterday it was partially because of the storm. We had a pretty good storm. So right now, after the storm, I'm trying to see if I need to empty out my septic system. I have a septic tank, and because of all the water, um, I don't know if I need a septic cleanse with $450. So hopefully, if it stops doing it, I'll be okay. All it sounds, the video is fast forwarding. I don't know. Um, it is an older phone that I do the Facebook Live on. So maybe it's just jammed up with a bunch of stuff. That's why it takes so long. Thank you for letting me know. If you guys ever, so how about a class teacher? Uh, that's the price of a new computer. Oh, you're going to buy me a new computer if I give you a class? Give me a computer and it's easier to teach the class. What do you want to learn about? I will teach you. The video stops and starts. I'll live with it. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I am trying to build. I need 60,000 minutes every like 60 days. Facebook is really hard to get monetized on. I have everything you need except the 60,000 minutes. So please help me out with the minutes. I appreciate that. And you guys can share it to anybody. I just wish it was better quality. I feel terrible. I will try to fix that. Maybe I'll even set up 2 computers next time instead of that second phone. You've done worse. Are you dry or? Oh, you're so silly. Mental therapy for beginners. I could definitely do. So are you talking about um, like the help, um, or to give or to get help? To get help, you would like mental health for beginners. Um, my take on what you're asking for is, where do we start? Where do we start? We have to understand what our triggers are, what is causing our emotions, and actually, that was a joke. Oh, okay. Class dismissed. um, Now what? But I see my YouTube. Feel free to. Oh, you can see the boat in the background. I love that. So, what do you guys think about? Those might be my teacher friends talking about class. We can have them join in. We'll see. It's so hard to see. There's a couple boats that look similar. Um, Ha ha ha. Only very smart people think you're funny. I can relate to that. I tell jokes and they're like, huh? And like, I understand it. It was a good joke. Trust me. That's cute. I wish I didn't have to wear glasses. Glasses drive me crazy. But, in all seriousness, the reverse psychology that I was talking about really gives some insights on how sometimes the wrong relationships happen because those people were so willing to give, whether it was a control thing or I'm not going to listen, And that guy just benefited from it. Like if he really didn't want the money, I don't know. I know on YouTube you can turn off the monetization, and I wouldn't doubt it if you can turn on. You set it up to go live. I don't know. Do you guys know on TikTok can you set off where you don't get donations? Or what he could do is, if he was so concerned about the poor people, is he could take that money, and I love this flower. He could take that money and give it to like a homeless shelter, or there you go. Look at that. I'll see how long that stays. Is my ear big enough? Oh, you can see the wind blowing. Ooh, that's the one thing with long hair is the wind has to blow pretty hard for my hair to move. A little hula dance. I don't know. Did you donate? Donate and I'll do a hula dance. I can do a hula dance. I do have a one of those flower lays. So we were just at Lakeside enjoying the beautiful weather and the beautiful flowers. Next time I'll get in front of these so you can see these a little bit better. Um, so Debbie, let me see what it says. You just posted something. YouTube is better, but you can't leave. Oh, you can't leave a comment? Oh my gosh. Why? Oh, okay. Mallory can. Cool. Try again, Debbie. Why couldn't you leave a? You'd rather give money to homeless you meet on the streets. Oh, am I teeth broccoli? Thank you. He's messing with me. He's like, you got something on your face. I love my neighbors. That was funny. Less overhead. Yeah, exactly. Those are the people that directly need it. Um, I got great neighbors. I have never been so happy with, um, other than Mallory. Mallory, I adore you. She's still a good neighbor, even though we don't live together anymore. Um, and talking about the homeless people, um, there are some people that legitimately need the help. Um, but then there's also a lot of con artists and things like that. But I wish we had more resources for um, for people, because there are some people that are in a bad way, but there's almost no way for them to survive. I was just talking with my neighbors. He gives away a bunch of cans, and in Michigan, it's a 10-cent deposit on cans. So I had 4 bags of recyclables, and so I ended up just giving them to put on his driveway for this lady to pick up because she needed some money. So in Michigan, it is nice that there is a way to find some money, but you know, like it'd be nice if we had certain areas where it was like free fruit or something that people could survive off of. Um, it was almost funny, but not really. Yeah, they try. Mallory says you do 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. That's what my dad used to say. There you go. That's true. Um, so we're all special in our own special way. But yes, every charity has a full time employee that gets paid first before a dime goes to the needy. Yeah, and sad truth is a lot of people don't work for free, and hopefully they have enough money left over. Are they giving necessarily a fair salary? I know there are certain uh, charities that you can set up. You decide what your salary is. So if I wanted to, I could set a charity up and say, I'm the CEO and my salary is 220,000, or I could be humble and say I just need 40,000 to survive off of. So, um, there are nonprofits that really make a lot of money. Um, they're not always thinking about the people that they're trying to help. Are they? utilizing the donations in the right way. Like, why should a preacher get paid? Jesus didn't. I mean, they do have to, they might have medical expenses, or, it's nice for them to give their grandkid a gift or something like that. So I don't necessarily have a problem with them getting some money, um, you know, but there's some that live pretty high and mighty. And to where I don't know if I could ever afford some of those houses where it's like, wow. But, yeah. It's not about the money if you're serving the Lord. And some people set it up, and that's their intention. Um, amen. Yes, Johnny John. So, good points. Mallory says, I love our house. This house? Our house? Well, come on over. Come swimming. You are welcome here anytime. Mallory's been a great friend. And thank you for that, love. And I wish Facebook was better. I don't know, guys. So thank you guys for commenting. When you guys comment or share or hit the like button or love, it definitely helps. Why am I the only one posting? I don't know, guys. People are quiet. I guess they weren't too happy that I canceled class. Now you're self-conscious. Don't be self-conscious. I'm sitting here in a bikini top. You don't need to be self-conscious. But I do have others. Like I said, YouTube and Facebook are also open. TikTok. You guys get real quiet. I'm real easy to talk to. I'm here to talk about the mental illness that is out there, or the struggles in relationship, or how do we lead the best life possible, because there are struggles in life that, even if it's not necessarily like a mental health issue, it could be how to achieve the most fulfilling life. When do we, let things roll off our back, or when do we take things seriously, or escalate it? Hey, Ted, you want to say hi? You want to say? You guys are always welcome to join in. And they don't want to join in. No. And as soon as, I don't know why on TikTok it's a little bit hard, but Johnny is here and talking with me. Royal Blue, I'd love to hear how your day is going. And tell me if you guys like the scenery, or if you'd rather have me inside. There you go. And Danny is here. Got lots of love from you guys. I appreciate that. So Debbie has been sharing a lot of different recipes, and I would like to know what you guys would like to learn about, like cooking techniques. Do you like more entrees or desserts? Because I want to do that too. I've been I've been practicing TikTok dances. I want to do some TikTok challenges. I was doing the what's it called? It's slipping my mind. It's a JoJo Siwa one. It's not Karma. It's the other one. It's slipping my mind. That's a pretty hard dance, actually. Not quite as spazzy, but I'd like to do some more TikToks. The view is horrendous. Oh, it looks terrible. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the best I could do. And I wish I need to get a longer extension cord. I was going to go out by the beach that I built. That way you could see a little bit better, but I also wanted to angle it so you could see all the flowers down that way. But it's hard. It's hard angling everything. Lighting and angles are kind of difficult. But later on today, I have to address a viewer topic request on, what is narcissistic, what isn't. So if you guys have certain relationships, I know sometimes people think things are narcissistic, where you have to get to the root cause of it, because one lady had posted something that was pretty hurtful to this person. And so she was saying that they were the narcissist. And it's like, well, if you don't think it's should be hurtful, if the person's telling you it's hurtful, then you got to kind of acknowledge that instead of saying that they're wrong and that can't be hurtful because they're trying to tell you that. And so sometimes little things like that, having a little bit of insight can help navigate relationships a little bit better, because if she had taken a step back and acknowledged and says, say, no, you're wrong, certain relationships just, it's almost like a male attunement to where people aren't necessarily understanding each other. But that brings it back around to where, with this taking care of ourselves and putting ourselves first, we do need to acknowledge our needs and our safety, but there's something to that where it's also taking away empathy to other people. um, and it scares me that we're going to cause each other more pain when we're trying to get rid of pain. um, there's a certain balance. Like, you don't want to uh, entertain relationships with certain extremely toxic people, but there are times a little bit of grace or a little bit of understanding. And um, then you got the narcissist, where a good trying person um, and a narcissist sometimes have similar traits, but then the narcissist over time, they're not trying to do better. They're trying to destroy you, and it is a power struggle. There's also, the testosterone and um, the upbringing and the confusion on whose role is what. Sorry, my throat is like really. But Brother Bear, I like your name. I like your name, Brother Bear. How you doing today? We're just out here at the horrendous Schiller Beach. I love that name. Thank you, Courtney's kids, for that. And we'll have to get like a nice little sign. I don't know. Schiller Beach. We're going to be expanding it next year. Mallory, are you down for helping me? We're going to rake out this side. We will be YouTube, TikTok stars by spending all day out there raking. And there was a snake in the water yesterday. I had all those kids over yesterday, and one's like, oh, there's a snake. So, yes, there was a snake in my water yesterday, right by the beach. This one was a small one. I'm hoping that eventually they decide not to be around here, but we had the turtle eggs. I wasn't quite sure. Mallory was over during July 4th, and they had all those huge fireworks, and there was these little circles that we were finding that were white, and we thought that it could be possibly like the shells of the fireworks. And I let some people use my beach, and they're like, yeah, were there turtle eggs? And I said, yeah, I think those were actually from the fireworks. And they're like, no, we squished one and it had blood. And yeah, so they killed one of my turtle eggs. So those were legitimate eggs, I guess. You're dying from this heat. How hot is it where you are? It's it's beautiful where I am now. The sun's starting to go down. But it was super hot today. I tried walking my dog, and like I said, I'm still not feeling the best, so we did not go for a long walk at all. And I usually don't sweat, but man, I was hot. My body was very uncomfortable with that. So feel free to show me some love. Let me know you guys are enjoying the beautiful view. Let me know how hot it is for you guys. Mallory, how hot was it today? What about you, Debbie? I think it's supposed to get to be 86. I love seeing all the people just out enjoying life. 73. 73 is not too bad, but it can be if it's like hot with the humidity. Luckily, it's not too crazy, but the humidity was high yesterday. Where are you from? Love hearing where you guys are from. We get people from all over the world. And I asked my friend Joshua, how do I get to where my face isn't covered up by text? Let's see if I can angle that a little bit. No. Does that help? Oh, I don't know if I should do it the other way. 73. Paul is here. You're from Oakland, California. Okay. Yeah, I used to live in Sacramento for a while, and California can get quite hot. I can get quite hot there. Well, so it is what time for you? 5:30? 5:30. It's 8:30 where I am in Michigan. Hello from, oh, I got that crap. Tybee Island in Georgia. Oh, I bet it's beautiful there. How nice. Do you like living on an island? So you don't have to worry so much. Well, I don't know. I drove down to Florida one year. The worst weather I had was in Georgia. I could literally, right through Atlanta, where it's like what, 5, 6 lanes of highway. Like I was only going 2 to 3 miles an hour and completely sliding across the ice. It was a sheet of ice. It was horrendously terrible ice. And how many years ago was that? It was probably about 25 years ago. Oh, love the island life. I bet. I almost bought a house. What is, oh, Harson's Island in Michigan. Um, is this close to buying it? And they had like a lot of little creeks and stuff throughout the island, and it was a little scary. So um, you had to take a ferry over to the island, and you put your car on this ferry. You get there, and it was all right, driving through, but there's like you had to stay on or you would fall into water, which it was okay in the summer, but I wonder what would have happened if I had bought that house in the winter, because if you slide at all, and it would have been kind of cool though. I bet island life is kind of nice. Yeah, Georgia can have extreme weather. Not They don't get snow anywhere near as much as Michigan, but I left Michigan and I went through Indiana. No, I think maybe that time Ohio. I don't know. You can go through Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, and Georgia. It was terrible in Georgia, and I think that was the year. It was the first year. Maybe it was four. No, how many years ago would that have been? Somewhere around 30 years ago. Um, 25, 30 years ago. But it was the first year in 43 years or so that they had snow. And I'm like, great. I moved down to Florida, and first year they've had snow in forever. So I think that's when it was. And that was like in the Cocoa Beach area. Y'all keep the snow. No, I'm sending it to you. I do not like the snow. I love this kind of weather. If I had this kind of weather all year round, I would be so happy. I do not like the cold. It snows beautiful, and I like all the snow related activities. I love ice skating and skiing and snowboarding, but nope. Uh, I need to move to Fort Lauderdale. Miami, Palm Beach has the best. All rich people live there. I did spend some time in Fort Lauderdale, kind of hoteled it for a couple months. So I, in a sense, lived in Fort Lauderdale. Palm Beach, that West Palm Beach. But yeah, they got some money there. I wasn't crazy about Miami though, but I didn't spend too much time in Miami as a guest. Um, so I did get to see what they had, the Swimmers Hall of Fame there, and it was very crowded there though when I was there. But you're right, there is definitely some money there. and I was dating a guy who had money. So yeah, I met some people because he had a boat and we went out on the ocean, things like that. So definitely some money there. But it was kind of expensive to live there. I ended up going to Rockledge, Florida, and got a house there, which was nice. I had a pool, and I've never been to the Keys. I actually have an ex-boyfriend who lives in the Keys, and he's like, move down here, and yeah, he wants to date me and all that. I don't know. He stayed through. You think I was your teacher once? Maybe. Where are you from? And is it? I gotta let it pop up a little bit. Breda, Brandon, Brandon, Ohio. I've never taught in Ohio. I've taught. Uh, what class? What class? Just I've taught online though. I have taught online. I used to work. A lot of people don't know this. I used to work through K-12, but that's through Michigan. Uh, but Brandon, nice to see you. I am a teacher teaching English as a second language this year, but I've taught art, gym, all different grade levels, seventh and eighth grade self contained, severely emotionally disturbed. So tell me about the Keys. Are the Keys a good place? I know it's expensive, but I kind of thought about it, but he didn't want to leave. He likes to be the hero, and he just wanted to be there and help people through the hurricane, which is really nice. But when you have warning to leave, you should leave. And he didn't want to leave. And he's been through a couple really bad, was category 5, or I don't even know, some bad hurricanes, at least category 4s. I think it was a category 5. Um, and I'm like, nah, I need somebody to protect me, take me out of that. I don't want to, I don't know. I've been through some tropical storms when I was down in Fort Lauderdale. That was probably the worst tropical storm I've been through. It was like sheets of water. It was almost like I was driving through the ocean. But I'm glad you guys are commenting. Hit that like button, show me some love. And the sun's already starting to go down. Uh-oh. It just means it's easier for me to read. I promise that is not my number. Okay, I won't call you then. Then why did you type it? So thank you for sharing your not number. In Fort Lauderdale, Miami Palm Beach can hold the world's economy. The cleaner New York new technology. Oh, just for fun. Okay, just for fun. Um, yeah, there's probably a lot of money there. And Donald is here. You're so silly. Just for fun. Okay. Try and see if there's any hidden messages in that phone number. So the sun's about to go down, and if you guys would like to talk about anything in particular, feel free to let me know. God, like a bug going down my pants. It's either that or you need $1,000. Is it? You need $1,000? I need $1,000 for my computer. What do you need $1,000 for? Is that what it is? We all need money. All right. So if you guys would like to talk about something in particular, otherwise I'm going to close up shop. I do have some videos that I need to create and upload, so you'll still hear from me. Topic requests are always welcome. Feel free to let me know what you guys would like to talk about, and there's more to come. But thanks for joining, and but for real, what do you need $1,000 for? You like my personality? Thank you. I try to keep it upbeat. Definitely easy to talk to. I appreciate that, which is good if I'm an online personality. And I am real. I appreciate that, because there's so much fakeness out there. It's it's refreshing to have people that are real, and I appreciate real people too. There's a lot of people out just to get things for themselves. I'm here to help you guys, and I definitely want you guys to build a community within the platform so you guys can log in and get to know each other and have some friendships come of this. Love my flower. It's an interesting smell. So, yeah, it's hard to find real people. And I don't play games like that one guy, how he was like, don't give me money. Oh, stop, stop. And just the insults that he was saying to people. So it was a little bit crazy. Yeah, I guess we could stay a few more minutes as the sun goes down. It is hard to trust people. And, sometimes people do make mistakes. Sometimes they can learn from it. But, you know, there are times we should give people grace, but there's also times where it's like enough is enough. If they're showing a pattern of inconsistencies, and there are some differences within people. I know, like for me, one thing I've had to realize is, when we think about things that are rude or acceptable, that goes back to our upbringing. A lot of it. Some people don't care about saying please or thank you, and some people find it like necessary. And on when do we get back to responding to a text or an email? There's also generational things that, are we expecting, our grandma to answer our emails right away when she doesn't even check them? So trying to understand our people. I wish I can kiss you for being a real person. Aw, I'm real. And David is here. David's just now joining in. We're about to see the sun go down, and people are starting to bring their boats in. Sometimes you can see people out on the boats. I went on the lake with the night lights, and that was pretty cool. That was super beautiful. You'll see my solar lights turning on pretty soon. But I appreciate you guys joining in. And Tink Tink, what a cool name. So, what are you up to, David? Tink Tink, how's your day going? So, one thing though about having a hard time trusting people, if you've been hurt in the past, that we also had to give people the right um, benefit of the doubt, because we might be pushing away good people because of how we've been treated in the past. So, it's helpful if you uh, know friends of theirs or coworkers where you can see how they are. But there are times that you meet somebody for the first time and you have no point of reference who they are. I know Facebook, be careful what you guys post on Facebook. You can really um, know what somebody's like by a lot of their posts that they're posting. Some of them are extremely sexual or sadistic or selfish, or you can see they have some relationship baggage. So those are some red flags just looking at somebody's Facebook. What part of Florida am I in? Look at that. I look like I'm in Florida. I'm in Michigan. This is Michigan right now. You're talking to me? Yeah, I am in Michigan. I am not in Florida. I wish I was. I get 2 to 3 months of beautiful weather. That's about it. And then the rest I'll be inside. But thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, I picked this flower to show you guys. I have literally 1,000 of these up and down. I'm not in the biggest floral place. That's more all up and down. I can show TikTok this. You see all those flowers? I'm not sure if you can see it with, but I am starting to feel a little bit worn down. Like I said, I've been struggling with the cold, so I am going to log off. I will try to log in every day for, I don't know, the next 8, 9 days before I go back to school. You say, thanks to your parents, they raised a smart person and well educated. Thank you. Yeah, I am very lucky. My parents are luckily extremely smart. My uncle is also smart. He won the Nobel Prize, so there's a lot of intelligence in my family. That's the one thing I love is when we get together. Like my brother's an attorney, my sister's a nurse practitioner, my other sister deals with construction management and projects and all that kind of stuff. So very well rounded, and I just love intellectual stimulation. I love to learn, and I think that's why I'm a teacher too, because um, I've just learned so many different subjects, and like my passion for learning, I want to pass that on to other people. I learn about pretty much everything. Um, and yeah, sometimes I have a little hard time focusing on what I learn about. But lately, I've really wanted to help people with mental health. When I was growing up, I thought about doing that. And like I had twists and turns, like my degrees in criminal justice, went to law school, master's of education, cosmetology, nail tech license, and just on and on and on. But, I came back around to teaching and I got certified to teach psychology. I also have certificates, trauma informed coach, life coach, all that kind of stuff. And, I've been helping kids, but I see a lot of struggles, whether it's kids or parents or, alienation from parents with their kids and toxicities and all that kind of stuff. You play the game of chess when I was young. I played in the World Open and the US Open. Uh, Chess is supposed to be excellent for the mind. I never really got into playing chess, um, but yeah, you got to be pretty intelligent to do that. I played Battleship. I sunk your battleship. We did have a chess thing. I played it with my brother a couple times, um, but he was always, he's older, and I think we played it when I was a little too young to play it. If we waited like 2 or 3, 4 years, maybe I would have enjoyed it more. Unfortunately, it was brought to me at the wrong time where I wasn't into it. But I have mad respect for people who play chess. Well, thank you. Yeah, I like to learn things. And that's the one thing about intelligence. We might not necessarily know everything, but we have that thirst to learn when we don't know something. And I think you can relate to that. I hear stuff moving in the water. Luckily, I'm not seeing. There are 3 snakes that live here. But so, guys, I am gonna log off. I don't want to wear myself down too much. I feel my body like shutting down. Sick for a week, so want to get better. But I will see you guys soon. And thanks so much for joining. Hit that love button one more time before we go. Hey there. Hey, Mike. How's your day going? 777, lucky number. You believe aliens are here. Oh, do I believe? Well, we can stay a little bit. Mike, you just joined in. I've been sick all week, so I can stay a little bit longer. We'll stay till the sun goes down. I don't want to get bombarded with the beetle bugs. Here's some bugs. I have my iced tea right here, and I came prepared with 2 things. You like my vibe? Aw, you're sweet. Well, thank you. So, yeah, I'll try to stay as long as I can, but I cannot crash like I did. I was literally sleeping like 20 to 23 hours, and it was miserable. So it's hard on my. You can probably hear it in my voice. My voice sounds a little silly. You have seen alien. Oh wait, I gotta do a little puzzle. Hold on, guys. I have to do a puzzle. I don't know if you can still see me, but they make me match something up. I have to prove. It didn't let me do it. Oh my gosh, they are so specific. There we go. Verification complete. What does that mean? How long have I been on? Um, you've seen alien ships over Florida. Uh-oh. Um, what they look like. What they look like. I had a friend when I was moving. He said that he saw some green orb fly right down the tree lines over there. So I don't know how true, like I didn't see it, but he's not the type to make up stories, and he was so convinced, and we stood out here looking for it to go back again, and he was just saying how it didn't make sense on how the zoom pattern and how fast it was. So what color was it? How large was it? He said it also wasn't super high. Do I believe in aliens? I don't know. I don't really think about it. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I believe in like ghosts and spirits, but I don't know if those are like a ghost. I don't think is necessarily a dead person, but maybe an angel, whether it's a fallen angel or an angel. Um, and the part that doesn't make sense is, um, if somebody passes away, why do they show up like in in the dress that they were buried in? Um, why wouldn't their soul just show up? So these people that say, I saw this person in, some military outfit from the 1700s, things like that. It's like, well, why did they have that on? That to me doesn't make sense. There's also things that go on in our brain. You see, I believe in other beings like an angel. I do too. And thank you for saying that, Mike. Um, is it Bayer? You shared the live, and I hope I'm saying your could be Bayer, but I'm thinking is it Bayer? And I have one new message. Oh my gosh. Uh, some of them are reptilians. I'm starting to hear about that. Am I sus? So funny. Am I sus, like suspect? Am I sus about aliens? Oi, 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 baka. Can I please see Cam too? You guys want to see each other? I got 3. All right, here you guys go. Let's see. Can you see each other? Hold on. There you go. Is that working? And then down below is camera number 3. Um, now it throws off my balance. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Oh, I don't know what just happened. I got to tighten everything. That's why when you guys ask me to do little things like that, I don't mind doing it, but it makes it so much harder. Now I can't. Ah, there you go. Okay, let's go tip over. What? Now my stand doesn't want to stay up. Um, she had aura. Who had an aura? I did. Um, the aura was crazy. Who had an? Oh, what you saw? So Connor, is that what you wanted to see? Cam too. Look at you, Bayer. So there, you saw that. You saw the other. Yay! I'm glad you enjoyed that. Done well. She had an aura that you saw. The aura was crazy. A gazillion aura. Some of the aliens look like your neighbors, so it's hard to tell. Huh. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys believe in aliens? Um, I believe in spirits, but I don't know. I don't know. There's something with Area 51 and all that kind of stuff. Uh, I don't know about. I don't. I don't know. You think about it. If there are aliens, that obviously they're coming from somewhere in outer space somewhere, that their atmospheric pressure would be different. Their temperature toleration. I don't know how well that they would survive. In on Earth. So even if they are able to become accustomed to, just like deep sea fish, when there are fish deep down in the ocean, if they come up too high to the surface, it can kill them. That they need to stay in certain areas, whether they go too deep and the pressure's too strong. What do you guys think about that? Thank you for the follow, Mike. I appreciate that. Yes, I love it when you guys follow. I'm trying to get to 10,000. I only have like 10 more days of summer break before I go back to school. If I could meet my summer goal. That would be awesome. I need 5,000 more. Um, guys, help me out. Hit that follow button, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And the more you guys watch, the more you guys comment. Comments help too. For one thing, it helps the conversation keep going, and also helps with the algorithm. Helps me get to know you guys better. And who's on YouTube? Who is that on YouTube? I should. Mike says you should watch some Wi files on YouTube. Cool. See, the bugs are starting to come out. Cool vid. The Y files. Huh. I have watched some of the alien type things. There are some interesting. The alien autopsy. I saw that. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There are people that describe the same thing. It's pretty interesting. Is it Sly? They're way more advanced than us. They are good, and there are good and bad aliens. Some of them are fallen angels. I could see that. And Sean is here. Hey, Sean, how's it going for you? What's your weather like? It's perfect today. It's a little hot and sticky, but it's nice now. Sean, do you believe in aliens? We're talking about that right now. So Mike continues, this really cool guy talking about all the conspiracy theories, and then he debunks stuff. That's the stuff I'm interested in. Getting lots of messages. Oh my goodness. I don't know why my messages are not coming onto the screen. But some are real and shady. There's a lot of shady stuff going on. These conspiracy theories. How do I get it where I got stuff going through my... Oh, you do watch the Y files. Where do you find that? Sean saying she watches the Y files. I don't think I've heard of them. Are there any conspiracy theories? Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay. Huh. And I kind of want to do that. My dad passed away about a couple years ago, and he extreme Christian, but he was looking into a lot of different conspiracies. And man, I want to continue like some of his research. I wish I spoke to him more about it when he was still alive. We didn't get too much into it. Our conversation was a little bit more biblical, but near the end, we started talking about some of these conspiracies. And at first I was like, yeah. He was so intelligent and got down to the nitty gritty of everything. And there is some stuff out there going on. There is some definitely shady stuff. I will check it out. The Y files. You will enjoy it, no doubt. Real deal. What a view. Yes, you logged in before it got dark, so we got people joining on YouTube. How you doing, Real deal? So the sun's starting to go down, but we got my little lighting out here, so you should still be able to see for a little bit. And depends on, I don't know. I don't see the moon. Where's the moon? Anybody see a moon today? I don't see a moon. Usually I'll see it by now. And the sun's off in the distance. So yes, this is a backyard. I was showing. I have all these flowers. Poor thing's already wilting a little bit, but all up and down. Like there are so many of these flowers, and they're in full bloom. So there's over 1,000 of these. So thank you. I'm glad you like it. You like my backyard? It's so beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much, Mike. Connor is here. Bless you. Bless you. So yes, this is my dream come true. I got this house in April, and I've been enjoying. Matthew, good to have you here. And I cleared out over there. I have I brought in sand, 20 yards of sand, and I made my little beach area. This is the area I'm going to clear out next year. This is huge out this way. I'm very, very lucky how much beachfront property I have. So very lucky, well-dressed. Thanks. Thank you. I'm very comfortable with what I'm wearing. Sly says he's portals where people and aliens you can walk into. You can have a portal in your neighborhood. Ah, yeah, portals are something I need to study. I don't know. You talk about black holes. When I was growing up, they were talking about the black holes, how, once you get in, you can't escape. And they were talking about just going back and forth. Like you go into this, like, when you were a child, and then you would come back, all the different stages of your life. And it's kind of mind blowing. Like, is that even possible? And sometimes people will come up with some mathematical explanations that sometimes make sense, and other times you're like, that's crazy. Well, thank you. I have worked really hard for this. Like time travel. I Yeah, I don't believe in time travel. What do you guys believe in? Mike says, I believe you can go forward, but you can't go back. You can see the past. Um, like look into the stars. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Uh, Matthew says the mermaid thrives on land too. So yes, Facebook got to see my mermaid outfit. I had to swim. I didn't plan on swimming in it because I haven't really practiced it. I had a bunch of kids over yesterday and I surprised them, but I practiced just a little bit, and I was going to practice on my own without a bunch of kids, but I had them on this boat and they start drifting off and they can't get back. And I'm stuck in this, my legs are like completely together. And so I did it. It's easier on my back. So I went out and got them. I haven't felt the best. So that was exhausting to swim out there in mermaid fins and drag a boat back in. Just a little boat. But yes, I'm looking for my mortal. Had to come onto land. You got to go. Okay, Mike. Mike says it was nice being here and hope to see you again soon. Get some rest too, please. Yes, I will be getting some rest soon. I will be on every night for the next 10 days, and I'll continue as long as you guys support me. Send me that love, and let's grow the channel together. So thank you, Mike. I hope you get some sleep, some rest. Enjoy the weekend, and thank you. I love seeing those love. Helps keep me motivated. So, real deal, what have you been up to? And so, like I said, before I log off, if there's something that you guys would like to talk about, what's it saying with my battery? Why is my battery running low? That's not good. And thank you for liking the live. You guys are awesome. So, real deal, I don't want to log off quite yet, but because you just got here. But I'm going to go ahead and log off unless there's something in particular that you would like to talk about. Let me know. If not, so what does it say? Sly says, if you ever notice someone walk in your area and disappear, and you know that person was there. Ah. Yeah, there's times you're like, I know somebody was just here. What just happened? There are some unexplainable things that happen or make you question. Hi, Kitty. And is it Bia or B? Do I just pronounce it B? B, like Beatrice? I think it's supposed to be B. Am I pronouncing that right? You gotta let me know. So I know we just did it's kind of like a Chinese lantern. I don't know if that's exactly what this thing was called, but good size thingy that there's like a bar that you light and it collects all that hot air and it rises up. And then when the thing burns out, then it kind of floats back down. But, I could see that. Somebody going, what the heck? That's a flying object, a UFO. So sometimes, so you think I'm right? Thank you. Thank you, Sly. And how do I say it? Link the heart. Jack Smith or Smash. Jack is here. Yes, that is correct. Good. I like hearing that. It's so funny. It's actually getting darker, but it looks pretty good on camera. It's almost like magic lights. I don't know why it's working, but TikTok, it looks like it's in the middle of the day almost. So Jack Smash, how are you going? And the guess, how does that go? hosts and guests. That's what I was trying to remember. I was trying to tell this guy. Uh, I only think it works on the phones. Near the city, 10 miles. How are you going? What do you mean going? How are you doing? What do you mean, how am I going? Doing. I'm doing okay. Oh, I said that. How am I? Oh, it's probably. Um, hmm. I was going to say that before I get going, I was going to log off. So, yeah, I probably said it. I'm super tired. That's what I was saying. I've said it a couple times, like I'm getting ready to go log off. I've been sick for the past week and just kind of start. And I even said online just a few seconds or a few minutes ago that I'm starting to get drained. So, uh, who sneezed? I don't know. I don't know who sneezed. So, sent a request. Ah, he sent a request. I don't know how that works. Is it a safe place? I like to live in the cities. Yeah, I'm in a very safe place. So, very happy about that. And GTO is here. I wish the screens were bigger. The things are so small to read. And Deborah is here. People are starting to join in now that I was ready to get going. So, what was your request? You request to join me? I don't know. I wanted to try that, but I don't know how to hang it up. So then you're on for the whole time, and I don't know how to control it. Uh, and I've asked a couple of people. Nobody's been able to tell me, but I am really starting to crash. So I'm going to say thank you guys for joining, and I'm going to have to log off. But thanks for coming. So I hope to see you guys again soon. Do I have any recommendations to which safe city to live? You got to pick a state first. What state do you want to live in? You know, you got to do your crime and also look at your what you need to be near. You know, do you have any medical considerations or transportation situations? So, you know, there's a whole world out there. I don't know if you're in the United States or different countries. Some are safer than others. And where are you now? Where are you now? So I am on the outskirts. I am on the outskirts, but I will talk to you guys soon. Sorry, I'm so tired. Like I said, I still have some other videos